everybody. My name is Michelle Ford. I'm here at the Northeast Film Festival Horror Fest. I'm here with Tim Jones, who everything. Directed, writed, actor, the whole works, editing, the film Rocket Pop.
Well, I didn't act. That's the one thing I did.
Oh, okay. So everything else.
Everything else.
Yeah, the jack of all trades. Awesome. So first of all, tell us a little bit about the film.
Well, it's kind of inspired by when things happen at night. So everything after 2 a.m., all bets are off. So it's when Mike is drunk waiting for his Uber, and a homeless man approaches him after he messes with a payphone, and from there, whatever happens.
There you go. And so what was the inspiration for writing the film?
So I had this location where I saw there's a payphone, and right there I'm like, that payphone, I mean, you don't see many of those these days. That is the key right there. Let me write something around that. And then we had an actor, and I'm like, what would be a funny thing for him to do? And we thought, he should just eat a popsicle. And then we should do that, then that, and then that. And we just kept adding to it, and it became what it was.
That's awesome. And so I'm assuming you got to use that location, and that was the center of the film, really, was this payphone?
Yeah, I had to get the permit and everything, but that was the inspiration. So it was really cathartic to get the permit and then figure all that out. So it worked out, but it was great to find the location and then pull it to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such an interesting sort of feature to kind of build your story around. Absolutely. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the creative process, gathering your team together, your actors, your casting.
So for my actors, I had a friend named Mike Lewis, and he's a non-actor, but he acted once, and he's a natural. So I wrote it for him. So I pulled Mike Lewis in, but we didn't know who was going to play the character who, in the script, his name was Street Schizo, but he was really an unnamed character. And we didn't know what to do with him, and we didn't know where to find him. Well, some miraculous happenstance, my director of photography and I, we were scouting the location, looking at the payphone, and as we were playing with the payphone, this man, appeared out of, the alleyway of this location, and he was like, what are you doing with that phone? And it was the stars aligned, because it's very similar to the plot, and his name was Mo Starbuck, and he agreed to do it for free. I mean, I offered to pay him, and he just wanted, I think he just wanted the food we brought. We had food and craft there, but we met with him the night on May 5th, and it was a night shoot from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m., and Mo was it was weird because he was stumbling over his lines. We thought he might have actually been drunk or something, but we got him to come on and he did all the work, but we haven't seen him since, which is really bizarre. But because we've been trying to get him to see the movie because he did a great job, but we don't know where he is. So Mo, if you're seeing this, I mean, you have a great performance and everyone wants you to see it. So
wow, what an interesting story. I don't know that anyone can actually ever say that that's ever happened to them.
It's really bizarre. I mean, and what's weird is it almost makes me feel like that is the character, and it kind of makes it bizarre and surreal even watching it. Yeah. So Mo Starbuck.
Have you gone back to that location and looked for Mo at all?
A little bit. We had to go back to do some extra shots, but we were kind of afraid to go back because, I kind of got fake blood everywhere, and I mean, we kind of destroyed some property in a good way. We cleaned it and everything, but I mean, there's definitely some security footage of us putting fake blood on the ground, and so I mean, I'm a little hesitant, but we're hoping to find Mo, and I think we might start an initiative, the Find Mo initiative, because I
love that.
Yeah,
I think it would go viral, absolutely.
And what's really funny to me is, whenever people watch the movie, they're like, "Who is that guy?" And I'm like, "I don't know. We all don't know." It was a real gamble, and I think it paid off.
Wow, what an incredible story. That's so neat. You've had so many cool creative elements that you got to build your story around. Very cool. So have you been traveling the circuit much yet, or is this kind of the beginning?
This is the first festival in person where I could kind of talk and everything. It premiered at the Montclair Film Festival as part of a school showcase, but this is the first one where I get to kind of walk around, talk, and meet everybody.
Oh, awesome. Well, we're glad to have you. So glad that you're here. How did it feel to see the film on the big screen?
Oh, it's great. I mean, you see it so many times, you kind of get sick of it, but whenever it's on the big screen and you hear an audience laugh with it, it's kind of it doesn't matter how many times you've seen it, so it makes it worth it.
Yeah, it really does. It's a rewarding experience, absolutely. Yeah. Awesome. And what's up next for you? Any upcoming projects?
I got something coming up. I want to do something that's kind of like a romantic comedy. which is the complete opposite of what this was. But it still has that same kind of level of absurdity in the whole thing, and just kind of keep making things that make me laugh, really.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you. Such a cool, interesting story. I'm so glad we got the chance to chat, and thank you for sharing with us today. Best of luck to you in the future. So nice to meet you.